to another podcast. So today we're going to talk about your body's internal clock. Mood disorders, low mental health, and physical energy and constant fatigue are just some of the common side effects of our modern day ways of living. But what if I told you that you could have a major positive impact on these seemingly negative things by doing one very simple thing? Well, it is indeed possible. And that one thing is namely fine-tuning your body's internal clock. Jokes inside, you may not realise it, but you do have an internal clock. It's called the circadian rhythm and is responsible for things like waking up in the morning, feeling sleepy at night, being hungry at meal times, alongside many other important things like hormonal regulation. Now, the circadian rhythm has evolved over millions of years to help us survive as a species by adapting our behaviour to match that of the external world. Things like day-night cycles, seasons, etc. This follows us to fulfill our basic needs without expending too much energy and leaves us feeling, well, quite naturally relaxed. One thing, however, is that modern lifestyle doesn't fit into this natural cycle. That means that many people living out of sync with their body's natural timekeeping system, leading to problems like insomnia or difficult concentrating during the day. And this makes sense when you think about it. We're constantly exposed to toxins, both from the environment and the foods that we eat. And we have things like night shifts in front of monitors that emit unnatural light. So what is it that you can do to counter these side effects and fine-tune your body's internal clock for the better? Well, it's quite simple. Understand your body, its natural rhythm, and make the right choices that fit into that natural cycle. Without further ado, let's go through the most important considerations for you to be able to do this effectively. Number one, the fact that the body is fine-tuned to the day-night cycle of the earth. We're made to rise with the sun, be active throughout the day, and then go to bed within hours after the sun sets. What this means is that your fine-tuned body will naturally wake up around sunrise and start getting drowsy during the hours after sunset. This is because as the sun rises, light passes through the eyelids, and that is a signal for the body to wake up. Then the opposite happens. The absence of light signals the body for its time to rest. With this in mind, one of the first things you can do is go to bed around midnight, sleep for 6 to 8 hours, and wake up around 6 to 8 a.m. Secondly, you have to use the body for what it was made for, and that is being active during the day. Certainly, this is tough with the modern day epidemic of sedentary jobs that make sure to do both low and high intensity exercise frequently. Avoid being too sedentary. Now, there is a charm with number 3. Last but not least, the third most important thing to take care of is stress management. The environment in which our internal clocks evolved include plenty of stress factors, but was not chronic like it is nowadays. Now, we've given this example before, but remember, Animal Planet as a kid? Remember that cheetah that chased the gazelle and exactly what happened then? Well, that gazelle started running for its dear life. No pun intended there. This is what the classical stress response looks like. Then there are 2 options. 1, the gazelle becomes the victim of predation and becomes a meal. 2, the gazelle escapes successfully and gets back to eating grass a minute later as if nothing has happened. Only that, in this case, we're the gazelle and the cheetah is your co-worker, your boss, the cashier at the store, or even more worse, your own thoughts. And we're constantly being chased and never get back to eating grass. This chronic stress can easily offset your body's natural rhythm, leading to the first mentioned fatigue, mood disorders, and of course low energy levels. So hey, listen, develop a good sleep routine, move your body, and try to stay aware of the reactions to stress factors. Top that off with good quality whole food sources, minimize or totally exclude toxic habits, and you'll soon get back to your natural rhythms, feeling rejuvenated and ready to go head first into every day. And you'll actually claim your day as well. So stay aware of your circadian rhythm.